Hey, what's going on? And welcome to Real Life Struggles. Over here we've got Liz, I'm Richie. Now, before we started into the real introduction, let me just say you're not alone. You don't have to be alone. No reason to be alone when you have friends, family, you have us here to have your back. It's needless. So, anyway, that being said, that out of the way, let's just get into it. Real life struggles. Daily things everybody struggles with every day, something, regardless of what it is. Big, small, we all struggle with something.
Bills,
Yeah, bills, that's one thing.
kids,
parenting.
in-laws.
Yeah, in-laws. Yeah, you have a big issue with in-laws. Uh, Parents, since we want to throw in-laws in there. We've got medical issues, depression, things like that. We're going to cover all these different topics and subjects in future videos. We're going to break it down, get into depth with it all, and just show you kind of how we handle those things and try to give you all some insight and help you all work through these different things you're going through, different ways to handle that depression.
We want to get some feedback from you guys to help build a support system so that everybody has support and help and nobody is walking through life's real struggles all alone.
Exactly. That's what we're here for. That's why this channel exists. That's why we're doing this, because we want to help you and give you that support, system. You may not have it right there by the means of family, friends, close by. You may not have anybody at all. We want to be that support system. We want to be able to help you to get through these struggles that you're dealing with. You don't know how you're going to make it from paycheck to paycheck. We want to give you some frugal ideas on how to make that happen.
Give you some insight into things we've learned and maybe gain a few things from things you guys learned, things you guys know. We don't want to just tell you everything. We want feedback so that everybody can learn and grow together.
Exactly. Because as I said a while ago, this is about you. It's not so much about us. Yes, it's going to help us, but more importantly, we want this to help you all. You're the reason we're doing this. You're the reason that this channel is coming together. You're the reason that we want to do this. We feel that need to do this because we don't feel like there's enough people out there trying to show that support and help each other and to build this country, build anything up where it needs to be. Speaking of struggles,
real life.
Prime example of it.
It is bedtime and somebody doesn't want to go to bed.
Little Miss Sarah here. Bedtime. She's not wanting to lay down. She's not wanting to go to sleep. She knows we're in here doing this. So she had to come in here and try to join in on this little video.
Miss Sarah is a cameraman.
Yes, she is. I will be right back. Liz will continue speaking with you all. I'm going to try to get Sarah laying down, and I will be back as soon as I can.
One of the things that kind of inspired me to want to have this channel is I spend a lot of time alone with my kids and just dealing with all the struggles every day. And when Richie worked overnights, he slept all day long. He was gone all night. So I had to deal with all the bills myself. I had to deal with all the kids myself. All the medical issues that go along with it. Our son is ADHD. He has severe vision impairment, severely asthmatic, allergic to all kinds of weird things, like mosquitoes. He gets bit by a mosquito. I've got 30 minutes to get him to an emergency room. And even though I had a support system, I still felt alone. And I don't want anybody to ever feel alone. So that was one of the things that inspired me to want to be involved in this channel is that I felt alone. Even though I have people all around who are offering their support because they're not walking where I'm walking, I didn't feel like they could give support because they didn't feel like anybody could understand where I was coming from. And I hope that everybody who watches this channel gets a sense that people do walk that same walk that you walk, and that maybe there is help and that there is hope. As long as you have faith, there's hope. Richie?
Yep. All very good points that I heard as I was coming back in. Another thing I think I mentioned earlier about depression. I struggle with depression on a daily basis. Yeah, I've got my support system here. I've got Liz, I've got my kids, I've got in-laws that I get along with really well. I know that I can turn to them anytime, but even with that, I feel sometimes like I'm all alone, like I've got nowhere to turn.
And it kind of goes back to nobody's walked that walk.
Exactly. I know there's other people out there, so many other people out there that battle depression, whether it's that they were just recently diagnosed as having depression, or they were diagnosed with and told they have depression years and years ago, like I was.
Even people who aren't never diagnosed as depressed, but they still have all of the depression issues and symptoms, and they are depressed, but they never actually seek help for it.
Exactly. And that's what we're here for. We're to bring that knowledge out and help you by giving you ideas on how to make that happen, to get by and to cope with all of that. Now, with all of this being said, with the things we're talking about right now that we're going to go over in more depth in future videos, I would like to ask that and encourage you to please hit that share button. I know a lot of you have people out there that need that help, that just need that support system, that added bit of support system. Maybe they've got it, but maybe they need just a little more help. Maybe they need that just that added bit of
that
support.
Feeling that, like I said before, somebody else is walking that same walk with you.
Exactly. Right down there, hit that share button. Share this with friends, family, anybody at all. Share it with those that you feel really need that added bit of support. That's going to help us get that word out there and help that many more people who need it, who need that support. Because that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. Is we want to help you. We want to be your added support system. If you already have a support system, if you don't, we would like to be that support system and help you through your struggles, and just to show you that you're not alone and that you don't have to be alone. There's no reason to be alone when you have so many people out there that are willing to walk that walk with you, that do walk that walk with you. You have anything else on it?
Like I said, this is all about everything that you struggle with in real life. Your bills, in-laws, please, in-laws. Being a parent, medical issues, just making it through the day sometimes. And let me guess, Miss Sarah's kind of moving. No? But anything that you feel like goes on in real life, that's what we're here to tell you about, how we deal with it and how we've made it through different issues. There are issues that we haven't even delved into, like marital problems. Marriage isn't easy. It's always a struggle to make it work. Both partners got to work at it. Both partners got to keep their minds where their minds need to be. Sometimes Richie can be just a smidge bit forgetful about little things that can get on my nerves. Like taking the trash down to the road.
Okay.
He
so I
knows
know
it's
how
got to
to
go
tell it
every Thursday. 2 Thursdays in a row, he forgets. Gets a little bit on my nerves. But you got to work through that. And that's one of the things that we will talk about is how we work through things and manage to keep things together as a team and support each other. And hopefully some people will have ideas of how we can help support ourselves. And maybe we can have some ideas that will help people support themselves.
too. Exactly. So with that all being said, I would love for you guys to comment down below. Tell us some of the things you're struggling with that you'd like to hear us discuss, that in areas where we could help you all and be of better support to you all. And by all means, remember, subscribe to this channel so you'll be able to see more frequently what's going on. You don't have to hunt us down. We'll be right there on that left side in your little bar over there.
Yep.
Until next, and just remember, you are not alone.
Till next time, remember, real life struggles. Gotta have faith and hope.
Have a good one. See you next time.
Bye.